Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and I'm starting my card challenge with the lovely Mandy, who's crafting with Gurty. She's challenged me to do 7 cards over, well, she didn't say over any time, but 7 cards using one stamp set, or one bundle out, new or old. So I've chosen Rooted in Nature. Love this set. There's plenty to choose from because she's only given me options to use the dies three times. I've got every single stamp mounted, more or less. So yeah, there's a lot to choose from with this, and I thought this would be a really good one to do 7 different cards. So I'm going to start off with card number 1, which is, put these out of the way. It's this little simple thing. They're not going to take too long, so I'm going to publish them as I've done them. So you may even get them. You might get 2 today, 3 tomorrow, and 2 the day after. You never know. So because there are other projects I want to work on. So this is my first one using Petal Pink. I've just stamped the image on the inside just to give it a little bit of decoration. If this card is pale enough for you to write your sentiment, your message inside. They're not the actual leaves that come with this set, but I thought they were close to it. The cord is the Rooted in Nature cord bundle. And that comes in 4 beautiful colours. You've got Grapefruit Grove, Mint Macaron, Soft Suede and Blackberry Bliss. So I've got every piece of, I'm using all the DSP as well. Maybe I've touches of bits of linen thread, you know, to give that woody, earthy feel. And I thought, we're into autumn now anyway, and slowly creeping into winter, so this would be the perfect set. So it's just a quick and simple one, I'm afraid. I got a piece of scrap because we're going to do some stamping off. I've got my card pieces ready. This is the powder pink, which is just a half of an A4, 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, and just folded and burnished in half. This is the designer series paper from that pack, which is Blackberry Bliss and Petal Pink. This is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, just to give me that nice little border. This is a thick piece of cardstock, which is 5 5/8, the same width as the paper, by 2 1/2, and that will get mounted onto there later. So they're both the same size, just so I can see the elements of that coming through. I am going to be using my ATG gun because all my tape runners have run out. So my big clunky thing is in. I'll try not to clunk, but I'm loving all the brand new stuff that we've got in. So Mandy, thank you for your wonderful challenge, my darling. I graciously accept, but I'm going to do it over as fast as I can, if you don't mind. I may just record the videos when I've done them and then just release them one a day, say about tea time. That's going to go on there perfectly, and that way you still get to see something new as well. So I'm going to do some stamping. I'm using Blackberry Bliss and Tranquil Tide on this one. I don't like to open them too wide because I can never get them back in. And I fetched in all the blends in the colours that I'm going to be using as well. Not blends, the markers. Because sometimes, unless you've got it on the Stamparatus, it doesn't always want to play ball, so I am inking it up as best as I can. And I'm just going to stamp this in the centre. Leave it there for a second for the ink to absorb into the paper. And see what I mean, how it's come up. It looks lovely there, but it's pale, really pale. So what I did, I got my Blackberry Bliss and just went over the darker parts. make it stand out a bit better. Just in the darker in the wider sections. Give it a little bit more of a depth. Perfect. I'm going to be cleaning off as I go along because I don't want these to stain my red rubber. It may stain my fingers as well. So I've got this beautiful leaf. And I just stamped off and stamped. Turning it around as we were going. Just filling in some gaps. I love this bit. I like stamping off. We're even going through the sentiment, that's why I wanted a bit darker. It's a gorgeous set. What a challenge, eh? No, I can use the stamps, all of them, but I can only use the dies like 3 times. I might shock you and not use them at all. We'll see. And then I got this other gorgeous leaf as well, and this was in the Tranquil Tide. And again I just stamped off and then just went in between. It just looks lovely how the colours just meld together. And Stampin' Up know what they're doing when they come to choosing our inks. They just go perfectly well together. I think that's perfect. You'll see me sitting here. I've got every card stock ready, every DSP ready for all these 7 cards. I've just got to think of what I'm going to do with them now. So, oh, see, mucky pop. So I've got to come back with this beautiful tree. Oops, I'm knocking everything everywhere. I might do a full strength one. I'm doing it on the side so I can keep the tree relatively straight. And there we go, that's just that beautiful inside to that card. That beautiful, beautiful. Da, 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 da. Keep everything clean as you go in. I got a leak in my bathroom, so my taps are off upstairs at the moment. So I'm going to get some of this gorgeous thread. Oh, you don't get much. And I just want enough to wrap around twice and tie a knot. So I tie my knot. Where's my tweezers? That's a lovely colour. Whoops, oh, fingers and thumbs, fingers and thumbs. There we go, pull that out. I can pull that a little bit tighter. It doesn't matter that my card is bending slightly because when I put the dimensionals on, it will lay flat. So I just want a tiny little bit. That's my, gosh, there's not much on these rolls. But them plastic things will be saved for other projects. So I've got my flower trinkets, leaf trinkets here. Just so cute. Grab a bit of linen thread. I only need a little bit to tie that in a knot as well. Perfect. Just tying it on there really tight so it won't come off. And then what I did, I just wrapped it round. Oops. Tied that in a knot if I can. Edge it up really close. Just so it dangles down. Try and tie that again. Come on through. Oh my gosh, I should have left herself a bit more, I think. But these are bonus videos for you all. I'm still going to be having my new projects premiering every night until this challenge is over. There we go, have I got it? Yay, I've managed. Just snip off the ends. Isn't that pretty? And if you wanted to, because I would have used the other, but it's really thick and it wouldn't go through. That looks like it wants to undo. So I'm going to pop my inks away for a moment because I don't want to get my fingers caught in anything, she says. Typical. Grab some dimensionals. My little pot. Yeah, I love this set and it goes perfect with it. I'm not going to use any other stamp sets and I'm not going to use any other sentiments. It's just whatever's in this set. I'm not going to use nothing else. Just the elements I've shown. And I'm going to grab myself a glue dot. Just to help them knots not come undone. Oh, look at that. Let me attach it to my card first. Silly sausage. So, make sure it's straight, Gaynor. Have a look. It looks straight to me. And then I'm going to grab my glue dot. Just put it under there to gather those knots in. So we've got my little trinket element. I'm using these. They're not actually Blackberry Bliss, but they're nice and dark. And I'm just going to pop 1, 2, 3 down the side of my card. I think that's it for card number 1. I just pop these away. Oh, that is so cute. That's my other card. There it is. Look at that. I left the string a bit longer on that one, but there we go. There's that card number 1 with the Rooted in Nature. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell.